Okay, we created an atmosphere. The next what I want to do it is add some more details. And to this point, for example, we have some mountain. Let's create maybe some interesting details. And I'm going to do this by have a brush created. Okay, and maybe I want, just add small smoke going like from inside. But you notice when I press, not necessarily look good. So we'll go to modify brush slightly. Inner shape. I want to increase maybe size, jiggering, modify a little bit on the angle. Let's go enable just slightly scattering. We'll go to opacity, add slightly, and flow. So, okay, I think this will work for us now. So let's go click OK. You can see we have it slightly different. And I'm going to just create from smaller and just increase in size kind of opacity. Okay, right here. So let's go back again. We'll start from this one, maybe add it slightly more. And I'm using bracket key to increase size as we're going. So I'm just, okay, right here. Okay, and maybe a little bit bigger. Go like this. Okay, I'm doing right now just for the front ones. So the reason is why, because if I do for the back, we need kind of increase front some of this color effect applied to this. Okay. So right here we'll go create size bigger. Okay, let's move around here. It's almost like geysers or something going on there. Okay, let's zoom out so you can see kind of nice geysers almost going out of this scenery. So let's go mountain, and right here maybe. So let's create a new layer. You can see right around this. And I'm just going to add a few, some of the background maybe. Kind of like maybe, And because it's below, we also want to add some tonal to this effect to that. So let's go to duplicate it. Okay, drag above. And we'll go Alt and click, so we'll link. And it just should be normal light. Okay, and you can see right here on the back. So we'll just slightly tint them down. Kind of work a little bit more with the atmospheric look on this case. Okay, so we add some of those effects. Let me see right here. Maybe add a little bit more on the top. So it's a geyser. Let's create, oops. Actually, I want to create new layer. And a far fog. So just on the end right, I want to maybe add a little bit more fog over these mountains. So we'll take this tool and just go over slightly right there. Kind of painting. It's not necessarily we'll use this one, but I just want a little bit hide at distance. So let's go to filter, blur, and we'll go to motion blur on this. So I want same motion this way. Let's check how the soft light will apply it. I like soft light, yeah, bring better, so let's leave it with soft light. Okay, next let's do something more interesting to the sky. And I'm going to Control Shift Alt E to create reference image for us. So it's combine all layers. We'll go next, also create a new layer. We'll call this lens flare. So I'll just want to add something a little bit to here. Okay, we'll go switch to the screen and let's fill up this with actually black light. It's what background. Okay, so right here. Okay, and edit, fill. Okay, so right here. Let's just duplicate a couple times in case we used more than once. Next, I'm going to filter, null factory, and right there I want to select my reference image. And right here you see we have a kind of sun already in this area. I don't necessarily want to use it this effect. Instead, I want to use it more as a kind of straight line, like right here, except the strips need to be changed from 90 degrees to 0. So I want them to have it horizontal. Minus 90, it is vertical. If you have questions about how this works, I have nice tutorials about null factory where they look and kind of look over how does this all factory, how that work. Okay, so let's go to size. Okay, let's see on a brightness. Just maybe bring around here. Okay, just leave it on top. Let's click OK. Should add nice kind of coloring, lighting going effect. We can add a little bit more probably to the sides. We can do this. Let's go to filter, light factory. So I can go inside here, bring brightness. Kind of give it some effect to this. Okay, we can pop up scale. Maybe brightness around here. Let's click OK. Just give this a little bit more color and interest to our scenery. I think this is good, so I don't need it. This one will go to combine, and it's called lens flare as well. So we kind of know what it is. We don't need our reference image anymore, so let's delete it. And next, let's put it some character inside. So right here we have the image. We can go and apply some tonal correction, but before that, actually, I want to go and maybe find some image. And right here, what I'm going to use, the same photo that we had before. We use it with some other image. So if you want, you can check those tutorials how we done there. So but instead I will go use it this. Okay, we'll go just shrink slightly down. And again, in previous tutorials we actually work with the masking and with this image, so you can go check and see how it's done. This image is also included with your purchase, so you can reuse in your work if you need it. And right here we have an image. I want to blend a little bit more with the background. So I'm going to actually lens flare. Yeah, it's better if it will stay behind. But I'm going to create one more layer, and we'll go this maybe called glow. So I want to create a little bit glow around the object. I'm taking the brush. We'll take a normal round brush, white, 100%. And from here, I'm just going to select and draw almost like lines going out. So this is our hero shot. Okay, right there. Next, I'm going to filter, blur. We'll go Gaussian blur on these ones. Okay, and let's switch them. Oops, Control Z, and switch to the soft light. So it's overall just add a little bit more glowing around this object. Next, I'm going to create a new fog. And by using same brush tools, I'm just going to create slightly around. Again, remember we have the 100 opacity. So I'm just right here want to add a little bit around this object. Okay, maybe right here. Okay, we'll go switch this as well to soft light. Okay, let's go create one up front of the subject, and we kind of blend slightly in. Control Z on that one. No, that one is a little bit too strong, so let me change maybe to different type. Okay, right here. Okay, something different. Let's look at this one. So overall, it just overlay. Okay, and we can bring up and down, maybe around right here. So kind of blend a little bit more into with our object. Right on the back, right here, I want to add a little bit more white kind of effect. Okay, let me right there. Okay. Okay, front fog. Back fog. Okay, we also have it glowing and a fog and kind of similar, so maybe only a little bit more twisted. So we'll just leave it like this. I'm not sure if I want to add a little bit more right here on this edge. And because this is 61, so we can, yeah, probably can do this one. So let me go reduce the size for this one. And I'm just going to add right here a little bit more. Okay, we can create one more. Let's create, so I'm gonna take one. Yeah, I think this little bit better when it's go like this. Okay. So kind of done. I want to add one more detail. So create new layer. I'm going inside, and I have another brush. And this is brushes. Most of them you can download it free from internet. Some what I used its own brushes, and you can purchase those from the DAZ Studio website. They sell them right there, or some other place. So like right here, let me see. Yeah, I think this will work very good. So I'm going down, bring to our gun. You can see almost like add smoking gun. We'll go to soft light on this and take even down opacity more, just slightly. If you pay attention, you can see like smoke rising from the gun. Kind of interesting, I think. Touch up. So let's go ahead next. Merge all them together, and we'll go inside the filter forge now to add a tonal kind of correction over all image. Okay, I'm going to use the presets for my phototoning, and I'm going to use just this blue color. So let me see, maybe now let's go to more bluish. Okay, just try to see like this, maybe too strong, so just, yeah, a little bit strong on the blue. We'll take this down, create kind of a cold almost look to some point. Okay, we'll go green. Normally I do just adjust, modify slightly settings, see which one. I think this one is work good, so we'll just click OK. Okay, that is about right, except one thing I don't like it. I don't like this moon same line. So if we put it, you can see they're almost on same, except I want moon bring lower. So instead, I'm going to delete this layer. Okay, we'll go inside our planet, and we'll go move the planet just slightly down, maybe around right here. So I don't want the moon, I want moon will be lower than main character. So it's kind of create nicer, I think, look effect for us. Okay, so now Control Shift Alt E. Okay, we'll go, because we already remember, we'll just click Filter Forge, so it will apply that effect. Okay, you can see it's quite a bit colder look, so we'll go to maybe mid about 50-60. And let's add mask, and I want on the mask even add a little bit warmer to our person. So again, I'm going to black 10%, and I'm just right here start painting, slightly reduce this colder look. Okay, so right here I think this will be a little bit better. We can add to the light on the back. Remember, it was nice colors, so maybe right here slightly. So there you go. Kind of adjust, add colder, overall colder look, but not here. And one more touch I noticed, because we have kind of winterish look on this. So 100%. So we can go and add kind of a little bit breathing effect, like, you know, maybe something she breathe in the cold. Okay, so we'll add right there, and let's switch this to soft light. Just slightly touch up, so it's kind of like almost in a cold air breathing. Okay, right here, touch up, and you can spend a lot of hours just by adjusting and touching up, create all this effect. One last thing, we'll go create frame around, and for the colder, actually I want to create a white frame. Go to whites. So same things, we create curves, set to the white. We'll fill up inside the curve with a black mask. Go to our mask feathering, and we'll pop up this feathering maybe around quite a bit wide, and set this to soft light. So overall, you can see just create this kind of almost frosty look around, add kind of nice framing. Okay, so thank you for watching this tutorial from Geekatplay Studio, and please remember visit us on the web is www.geekatplay.com.